very good morning and welcome to Sports Recap on Hills TV. I am Memo Cynthia Asoya, of course.
Because actions went down yesterday, but of course we'll talk about it. I am Daniel Obasi.
All right, quickly starting from the local scene where AFN announces Benin City as host for Commonwealth Games World Championship trials. Yes, the AFN Athletics Federation of Nigeria has announced the Samuel Ogbamudia Stadium Benin City at the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games and the World Athletics Champion in Oregon, USA.
England. Now, do not forget the African Athletics Championship just ended some few days ago, where we saw our own our Nigerian side being taught on the medals table, getting 5 gold medals in Ikwechi, Amuson, and the rest of them doing us proud. So I think this is yet another time, and of course, in the preparation to the Commonwealth Games.
All right, there's
organization going forward, and I think this is just the right call from the
have booked their place in the semi-final of the WAFU B Under-17 Championship after defeating Togo. The encounter, which was played Stadium, say Nigeria defeat Togo 3-1. Nduka Ubede's boys defeated host Ghana 4-2, scattered, and of course the 2 finalists in the competition will compete at the African Under-17 Cup of Nations. Yeah.
Of course, Ubade Nduka doing great things with his boy. He won it as a player, and of course he's looking set to get it even as a coach. And I think for me, what he does with his young lads, so far so good, shows that we are, when it comes to world power, on the under-17, the junior levels, and of course even when it comes to Africa and even at the world level. So for me, I think it's doing good things with
team. There's always this team. Would you say it's because when they are still under that under-17, they play locally and they play under a very well-prepared coach, or is it when they get that Europe ticket to go play outside in different clubs, that's where we get it wrong?
Of course, when no one knows you, there's this hunger, and I think that's what happens with these boys. But another factor I think I blame is the NFF. There is no transition from the under-17 to the under-20 and then to the Super Eagles. Now, when you look at other countries in Europe, you see the likes of Mason Mount. Where did they start from? The likes of Rhys James. They started from the under-17 of the English national team. You transit after that. You don't just move from under-17 to under-23 or to the Super Eagles. No.
Or get a club outside.
Yes. You move from 17. This same player, because if there's the synergy with his boys, of course, you get to see them. They play together. They play well together. So if you can get at least 10 of them transit level, I think it's a good call for us and also for the Super Eagles as well.
All right. Good news. We have engaged new grass consultant. The Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dari, has assured that a new grass consultant will be engaged in order to restore the pitch of the Moshood Abiola Stadium to its excellence. In a message sent to Super Eagles after the 10-0 demolition of Sao Tome and Principe in the second group 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifiers in Morocco. That was on Monday.
Of course, I do not know what to say, but what pitch being renovated after almost a decade of not seeing active football being played. And then we saw the Super Eagles, the Super Falcons, the under-17, under-20, the Falconets coming there to play, and then all of a sudden, less than 6 months, the pitch is bad. We saw the game against Sierra Leone, it was a bumpy pitch. Now, some school of thought are of the opinion that so I think it's a good call getting into a new consultant, and let's see what happens in the next qualifiers for the Super Eagles.
All right. Quickly moving to the international scene, and we're starting with mixed martial arts, where newly enshrined Hall of Fame boxer Floyd Mayweather will fight Japanese mixed martial arts star Mikuru Asakura in a September exhibition in Japan, organizers said on Tuesday. The former welterweight world champion, who was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame on Sunday after retiring with an unbeaten 50-0 record, beat Dangerous Don Moore in an exhibition in Abu Dhabi last month.
Of course, you know he's a money man.
I think he selects his fighters. You have to give that to Mayweather. He just selects the people he wants to beat so that they don't beat him to beat that unbeaten 50-0.
I don't think he's more about the money. Like, he makes the opponent famous, beats the opponent, and then he gets the money. So it's a win-win for everyone. Now, do you know about this Japanese?
No, that's what I'm saying.
You do not know. So I think at the end of the day, it's more like everyone goes their way. That's what he has been doing, and of course, it is working well for him.
For me, I don't like the fact that he has to select the fighter he wants to fight, the boxer he wants to be.
At the end of the day, it's his choice.
All right, straight to basketball, where the Golden State Warriors are one way away from a 7th NBA title after Andrew Wiggins inspired his team to a 104-94 win over Celtics. The Warriors led the series 3-2 and can claim a 4th title in 8 years with victory in Game 6 of the best-of-7 contest in Boston on tomorrow. That will be tomorrow.
Of course, our Boston Celtics at the moment, they started well. They started
Golden
well.
State Warriors was what we tipped to win that one.
But at the end of the day, Steph Curry, for the first time in over more than 100 games, he just couldn't get that 3-pointer. We always knew him for. He tried 9 times, but of course, those 9 times did not work for him for a straight contest.
All right, straight to the round leather game where Burnley has appointed former Manchester City captain Vincent Kompany as a manager. The Belgium, who is 36, was Anderlecht boss for 2 years before leaving by mutual consent in May, having led them to the 3rd in the Belgian top flight. Burnley sacked Son Dijk in April and replaced him with interim boss Mike Jackson, who was unable to prevent relegation from the Premier League. Former Belgium defender Kompany spent 11 years at City, where he won 10 major trophies, including 4 Premier League titles. First of all, is this the right call for Burnley?
Someone said it's relegation, but it's really sad the way some of these players just jumping and dabbling into coaching.
I must say it has to do with the kind of league they had played for. Premier League is one league that will I say gives you the fame.
True.
Right?
It gives you the fame.
Good. And so when you finish, it looks like that's the next thing to do, coaching.
And for me, most times it's the bad move to take.
All right, welcome Kompany. As we see, former Manchester United and Chelsea chief executive Peter Kenyon is leading a consortium hoping to buy Everton.
A lot is happening, transfer happening left and right all around England, and of course we saw Nunes Darwin also moving to Liverpool as well. A lot is happening, and then the question will be Sadio Mane leaving Liverpool. Not also forgetting Costa Rica, amazing, and of course we can't wait for the Mundial in Qatar.
All right. Australia also became the 31st team to book their place at the 2022 World Cup after beating Peru. And that's the much we can take on Sports Recap. Remember to follow us on Facebook at Hills TV, and also Instagram, and also the other social media. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. My name is Memo Cynthia Asoya.
And I am Daniel Obasi.
Thanks for watching.